About a year ago, while I was mourning the loss of two of my favorite smartwatch makers to a Fitbit acquisition, I was given hope for the future by a wearable called the Ticwatch 2. It featured an innovative operating system and a very clever touch-sensitive strip for controlling it. Well, recently, almost 20,000 people pledged about $3.2 million on Kickstarter to bring its sequel to life. I'm Mr. Mobile, and this is the Ticwatch S. This is actually one of two new Ticwatches, the more fitness-oriented S model. The less sporty E version features a translucent casing design, and it moves the GPS antennas from the band into the watch body, so the user can swap the straps. I kind of wish I'd gotten to take a look at the E because I like its look better. To me, the S seems like a pretty generic sports watch, with a plastic and polyurethane build that fails to stand out, apart from these superfluous bezel marks. As with the last Ticwatch, the button is on the left side, but unlike last year's model, it's hard as a rock, with almost no physical feedback. Also, last year's tickle strip, that touch-sensitive pad, is gone, so you're stuck with the screen alone for controlling the software. This is the most confusing part of the whole product to me. I understand why Mobvoi, the maker of the Ticwatch, would ditch its own software platform for Android Wear, as it's done here. I mean, the ecosystem of apps and watch faces is huge, so that makes sense. But why eliminate a useful feature that helps the watch stand out in an increasingly crowded landscape? I mean, Samsung has the active bezel on its Gear line, Apple, LG, and Movvoi use a rotating side button for scrolling, and Ticwatch had the touch strip. Until now. And this is more than just a superficial or geeky thing. A digital dial makes Android Wear much more fluid to use, and a touch strip would do the same. But maybe I'm expecting too much. All the watches I just mentioned are substantially more expensive than the Ticwatch S or E. Meanwhile, there's not a hint of penny pinching apparent on the display, whose OLED panel is bright, sharp, and quite beautiful. I especially like the included watch faces, with colors that closely match the bezel accents. Nice attention to detail there. The watch is also IP67 rated for dust and water resistance, and it offers a microphone, speaker, Wi-Fi, in short, most of the fundamentals. The only major omissions are cellular connectivity and NFC. So if you're looking for a standalone phone watch or something you can use with Android Pay, look elsewhere. I've worn the Ticwatch S for about a week, and it's been a positive experience. The battery size is typical, and so is the endurance it enables. I get about a day and a half between charges, as long as I don't use that power-hungry GPS. There were apparently some complaints about location accuracy on the last Ticwatch. They've been corrected here. And there's also a fitness suite that hits the basics if you don't want to use Google Fit for whatever reason. For charging, I initially missed having an included pedestal for bedside table use, but then I remembered how cheap and rubbery and just awful it was on the Ticwatch 2, so I came around to liking the low-profile included cable. You definitely need to take this magnetic charger with you on a trip, but it takes up so little space, you probably won't mind much. The Ticwatch S retails for $199, while the E model comes in cheaper at $159. And it's that appeal to the frugal that makes this rather typical smartwatch notable. Those prices are much lower than most of the competition I've covered this year, like the LG Watch Sport or the Casio ProTrek F20. Now, if you head over to Amazon and sort the Android Wear catalog by price, there are a few solid options that are as good or better, right in the same neighborhood, but the majority of them are older, or even discontinued models. So, if what you want is a new product, and the design speaks to you, the Ticwatch S and E are definitely worth a look. I just wish they carried over more of the innovative spirit of their forerunner. Speaking of saving dough, this video is brought to you by Thrifter, a new way to save money on everything from gadgets to home goods by shopping based on value, not hype. Click the link down in the description for all the best deals dug up by the talented team at Thrifter daily at thrifter.com. Till next time, folks, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and stay mobile, my friends.